We're
Wonderful.
wonderful. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood.
Yes, yes, yes. Good morning.
We're wonderful.
Ah,
We look good. We smell good. We feel good.
yeah, so take that. We're doing good this morning.
I think we both just got younger during the night.
That's right. Got us some good old fashioned beauty sleep.
Mm,
Oh, stop. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Get a handle on yourself, Valerie. Why does it say sign in? Oh my
Way over there yet? Yeah, there's a couple.
gosh. I'm here. I'm just trying to get the chatter running
Yeah.
here. Being kind of weird. But yeah, welcome to the show and good morning. And it's going to be a great day.
Hi, Mike.
Come on, chat. Pop up.
I bet
Wake up.
Mike is missing auctions.
I am sure.
He usually goes to 3 or 4 a month, I think, but
Yeah. It's probably more frequent than that because he's got a lot of good stuff. Good morning,
buying
buying space.
space. Who is buying space?
I think that's Myra.
Myra.
I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, Maggie.
Good
No
morning,
worries.
Myra.
That's what I try to do in the morning before I do the show is pack up all my sales. Have a little some kind of a schedule.
Thrift Daddy missing the flea markets. Yeah, those are shut down too, aren't they?
Everything shut down.
I don't do much flea markets. The one we have is not real close.
We have one. Liz, I think it's usually the first weekend of April and then the first weekend of September. But we haven't had anything around here. So Mike says 0 auctions, but I have a huge death pile, so I ain't starving. There you go. Good morning, Julie. I'm going to put the chat in if anybody wants to come in. There it is.
Got
Craig
any
wants to
video
know
games?
if you got any video games.
I've still got a few left.
You might have a few. Dang near sold everything off. Good morning, Shirley. I guess yesterday was phone call day. Talked to Julie. I got a good hour and a half with Julie, which I don't think we've had an hour and a half on the phone for quite some time since Miss Emmy's been born. She hasn't allowed that till yesterday, so that was good. And then I talked to my brother, and he's doing good. He's up in South Dakota.
Emmy's the cutest little baby. Those little chubby cheeks, you just want to reach out and pinch them.
Oh yeah, she don't miss a meal.
She's a cutie.
Surf Daddy says I have a hookup with a dumpster diver. Ooh, he found great video games, but the guy is 60 plus, so I can't risk his health by trying to meet up. Well, I commend you for that. You know, thinking of him. I mean, you could always do like a little, he puts it on the porch and you know, put the money out there, and I guess you could do something like that.
And it's tough.
There's
Got 'em
ways
online.
around it.
We got a local online auction on
Are
Friday,
you?
tomorrow.
No, it's only Wednesday, I think.
Whatever. Anyway,
I don't even know what day it is. 29th. Is it? Yeah, it's Wednesday.
yeah,
I don't know.
I bid on some coins, but there's some. It's like a gentleman who must have been pretty well off had a lot of hunting gear, so there's lots of guns for sale, lots of just anything, fishing, hunting, camping, all kinds of gear like that.
Wow.
And you have to make an appointment to preview it. You can't just roll in and start looking like
Wow.
and I should go preview it because there's some pretty cool looking knife lots.
Mhm.
Some pretty cool looking fishing rods and reels, and I don't know, just
Yeah, you better go do that.
camouflage clothing, all kinds of outdoor gear. Yeah.
Better go and do that.
There's a few deer mount heads, but I'm not like Jim. I don't want to pack one of those things.
Yeah, I wouldn't know the first thing about doing that.
Well, Jim did a great video about how to pack one,
Yeah.
but and just do what he did. But golly, they're big.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if I had the right tools and a way to get the material that I needed to have to do that, I guess I could probably figure it out. But something like that, I probably would just. I mean, it's sad to say, but I probably would. I don't know what I would do.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't buy anything that big. That's definitely one thing that I've learned is that when you're buying stuff, make sure you can ship it.
Yeah.
Make sure you have the means to ship it out.
I
Morning,
have several
Shirley.
things in my death pile that I just need to they're big and I don't want to ship them, so I haven't listed them.
Yep. Yeah, we're supposed to get our some kind of a reopening plan is what my governor is cooking up. So we're supposed to be getting that tomorrow, I think.
Yeah. They did a video teacher meeting yesterday, and they were talking to be prepared that the coming school year, not this school year, but the coming school year might be all online to start. So I don't know.
Hi.
Morning, Sally. What's wrong with your camera?
It's only getting the
Do you-
top of my head. I can't reach it.
Well, stand up. There you go. You got it.
Morning, Sally.
Morning.
I remember when Sally was shipping those pyramid things. What were they? Some kind of glass
They were trophies.
They
trophy.
were trophies. Yeah.
Those were big. God. She probably just said, Brandon, go do that. And she didn't even do it. Is that right, Sally? Did you put that off on him?
I think you
Yeah.
packed. I think you packed one.
I packed at least one by myself, and
Yeah.
then and they weren't glass or nothing, but they were like a hard plastic on the outside, and one still ended up the one that went to Canada, it actually cracked.
Really?
The plastic did, and I packed those so good too.
Huh.
Shut up, Mike. Short people don't have a reason to stand up.
Oh my gosh.
Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody. Short people got nobody to love.
Well,
Hi.
want to see my wig? Because this
Sure.
is
I was
probably,
expecting to see it.
I don't like it. I
No?
don't like it, and I actually got a credit for this because it was way not as described.
Really?
Yeah. It's blonde and pink,
Uh-huh.
but it's like, I don't know. It's blonde. It's like blonde and
It looks like you're selling a Sasquatch pelt.
yeah, yeah, it does. Well, and in the listing, it didn't say anything about the clips being broken, and they're both broke.
Oh wow.
If only one of them was broke, I could work with that.
Yeah.
But they're both broke, snapped right off.
Wow.
And I mean, it was shipped like this, and it doesn't look like that in the picture.
Right.
It looks like a nice curly wig, but I mean, it's curly, but it's
Looks like a rat's
also
nest.
it's all tangled.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna have to actually do some work on this wig. I could probably replace those clips. That wouldn't be hard.
Mhm.
I just have to, get some other ones and sew them. But I mean, the inside looks all right and everything. It's just, and like even the part looks pretty good,
Uh-huh.
but it's just, I'm gonna have to use detangler and a lot of conditioner and stuff. So so when you get just so you know, because I did not know this,
Okay.
but whenever you buy something on Mercari, and this is the way that it played out for me yesterday. I got this, and whenever it says accept, because it'll say accept or like say that it's there and accept it.
Right.
It's like the package or whatever. And then on the bottom it says need help or something like that. I push that. And so a little bit later, like they have you have to send them at least 4 pictures. And so I did that and then told them what was wrong and everything. And they messaged me right back and said, we understand, and you can actually keep the item, and we're going to credit you. So, so I have credits instead of like them giving my money back.
Yeah.
They give me a credit, and I have to use it within 30 days. Well, I already bought another wig, but
Use that one up.
But yeah, I have to use it within 30 days, the credit anyways. So
Yeah, because they're kind of along the same lines as like Poshmark. I mean, they don't allow returns unless it is item not as described type of thing.
Right.
And
But do they?
You even have like I think it's, you have to say something within 3 days. If there's an issue, you have to get a hold of them within 3 days, or it's automatically, it's a done deal. So I kind of like that,
Yeah. I kind of like it too, and I think eBay should do that.
Yeah.
I think this will look all right, because it's, I mean, there's some parts of it that aren't. I think they maybe try to put heat on it, and maybe you can't put heat on it. I don't know. Some you can, some you can't. So
yeah, I don't know. Don't know nothing about that.
But anyways, I'll have to work on that someday and get it looking fresh.
Yeah, someday when you got time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So do you like the color?
It's all right. It's kind of like too blonde for me.
Yeah. It didn't look like super pink.
I'd rather it be more pink than blonde. And that's the way it looks in the picture too.
Okay. So I wonder if they got like a stock photo or something and
I don't know. Possibly.
And that's what they listed.
But she didn't take any pictures of the clips, and she didn't say anything about the clips being broken. She said like new.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hank says new Posh issue for me. Buyer apparently had wrong address on file when they bought. So item got returned to sender, which is her. Posh emailed and says to reply to their email confirming I can reship the item, and they will send me an updated label. Oh, at least they're handling it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then she says, but all yesterday evening and today it just bounces the email back that I try to send. Says their email box isn't working, it's too full and receiving too many messages. So I have no idea what to do. There's clips in the back that come together, and they snap together on the lace wigs, and both of those clips were broken. So, and I can replace them. That's not a bit. And I might soften it up and work all the tangles out and everything and just sell it.
Right.
Because the other day, whenever I got that other wig, the black wig, I also got a head.
Oh, there you go.
And so I'm going to be using this for my hats and stuff now instead of that styrofoam one.
Yeah.
But it's totally a hairdresser.
So Hank says, I have no way to get an updated label from them. The buyer is commenting on stuff, telling me where to ship it to, but I ain't doing it outside of Poshmark.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, how in the heck do you handle that?
I would say Poshmark needs to deal with it because you can't do anything.
But she says that she can't get a hold of Poshmark, right? I don't know.
I don't know. Brandon's distracting me.
Let alone have to eat the cost of shipping to them.
Yeah.
Not have it. Yeah, there's no. I mean that all of that was their fault. You know, they didn't update their stuff on file like they were supposed to. So yeah, it shouldn't. There you go, Maggie. There you go. Good
I'll be
morning.
right back.
Good
I'm gonna
morning.
go get coffee.
Wait, let
Okay.
me mute my.
Yeah, Poshmark needs to fix their email. Apparently.
Oh, wow.
Don't you have it? There's got to be a number. There's got to be some kind. I know. You know, customer service. You you know that it just has the email, but you should be able to. There should be some number. I would Google that and see if you can't get a phone number and call them. Posh IG contact or something, maybe.
Maybe message them on their Facebook page.
Yeah.
Hank, I don't know. Is Hank on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Message them on their Facebook page. Maybe.
Yeah. And you know, it's probably something that they're working on because I'm sure you're not the only one trying to get a hold of them. You know, so. But I would definitely see if you can't. Oh, Maggie put a link in there. Thank you, Maggie.
Yeah, or on my Instagram too would be probably good. I
Yeah.
don't think there is a phone number actually.
They've got to have some kind of a phone number. I know they're out of California. I think San Jose. Maybe. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but
Huh.
I don't know. Well, let's see here. They can email me, but I can't email them back.
Yeah, which is crazy.
You know, they've gotten so big. You know, in the last couple of years, they've just gotten so big and so busy. So many, you know, people that are selling through them and everything. So I'm sure they've had to beef up their staffing to handle all that.
Yeah, they sure have been advertising a lot. They must be growing.
Yeah. And Macari too. Macari has really been advertising a lot. Let's see. So, what's the topic for today? I forgot to ask you before the show started. Do we have a topic for today?
I don't know. What's your favorite brand of toilet paper? I don't know.
I
Let's
think
see.
I think that has kind of subsided, as far as the toilet paper shortage. I think.
There was actually toilet paper in our grocery store yesterday, first time in 6 weeks. I mean, you could go like right straight up 8 o'clock when they open and go in, maybe grab one before they're all gone, but
Yeah.
never since the last 6 weeks have they had it in the middle of the day.
Right.
And Gwen went to the store yesterday and she came in all giddy. They had toilet paper.
Morning, Carol.
And we weren't desperate. We have some, but she went ahead and bought another pack.
Yeah.
And this was actually not John Wayne. This is Charmin Ultra Soft,
Yeah.
with the big bear on the outside of it going. Yeah. The Charmin bears. Yeah.
Hank says, "Oh, and I won a challenge yesterday because I had 2 items sell within a couple of hours of listing them. Good for you. That's awesome."
Awesome. What challenge was that?
I'm assuming it was the challenge we used to have. Right?
Hmm. So last night I got a freaking somebody put together a bundle of 4 things.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully I sell that.
I got a package yesterday
Uh-huh.
from Eric
Eric.
Silver Rings.
Oh, yeah,
Eric
yeah,
Weber.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Carol bought these and sent them to me, and she's just goofy.
That
And
was
here they
nice
are.
of her.
They're pretty nice. I don't know if I can show them.
Oh, those are nice. Those are really nice.
They're not
Turquoise?
real big and heavy, but they're pretty
Are they real
nice.
turquoise though?
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. This one is kind of I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's a dark stone. Oh, it might be onyx or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What's another dark stone?
Yeah.
But they're all sterling silver, so thank you, Carol.
Wouldn't you say that wouldn't it be safe to say that if you have sterling silver and you have something that looks like turquoise, that is probably turquoise?
Oh yeah, I mean,
So you're not gonna test the stone.
There's
no.
really no way to. I mean, there's a couple of ways that you can test to see if it's fake.
Yeah,
But
I did that.
there's but I would say that I mean, somebody's not going to put a turquoise stone into a silver tone,
Mm-hmm.
something that's not sterling silver. That's what I'm trying to say. I like that one. Those are really cute.
Yeah.
That's like an
Really
artisan
poor
piece.
webcam.
Very ornate. Does it have any markings in there as far as like?
Yeah, they're all marked 925.
But no maker's mark?
Oh, I haven't even looked at that yet.
Oh,
I'll
sorry.
do that right now.
I didn't mean to make you work.
It's okay. I need to be doing something.
Yeah, those are really nice. Those are really nice. I should be getting my box Saturday, I think. So I'm excited about that.
Okay, this one just says STER, STER, which
Okay.
is Sterling.
Yes, keyword Southwestern.
My oldest son, he sent me a message this morning.
We did.
And I didn't think it was going to turn out to be like a compliment, but it did. He goes, "Hey, Mom." He calls me Mom.
Mom.
Also, thank you for being a somewhat normal mom. And I'm like, oh, why? And we were talking about his brother anyways. He goes, I was just thinking back to how all my ex's parents acted, and by comparison, you and Brandon are most noticeably normal than probably all of my past girlfriend's parents were. He said, so I just wanted to say I appreciate you not being some sort of judgmental, restrictive, hover parent. That's a compliment coming from him.
I agree. I do agree. I do agree.
We're having a sleepover right now. Well,
Okay,
I'm
this
not.
one says-
I was like, you are? Well, you ain't sleeping. You failed.
Yeah, I totally felt that one.
Oh my gosh.
Good job, Vanessa, on the sit your cat ass on the couch challenge.
Todd, everybody thinks that you are poor because Carol gave you those.
I am poor.
Oh my gosh.
My wife has all the money.
I do believe that.
I do too.
The only reason I get to touch the money is just to carry it around for her.
Right?
To carry it around for her.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Make sure nobody steals it.
She tells you what to spend it on.
Yeah.
Or she just spends it.
Yep. She let me get that new GoPro, which is still on its way, but then she turned around and bought herself a new cell phone, so whatever.
Good job,
Well,
Gwen.
Good for
Yeah.
her. Good for her.
So, but yeah,
If she
it's
bought
all
it, it
good.
meant she needed it.
Yeah, I mean, her phone's fine, but the battery was going down real fast, so
That was me too, man. I swear my phone didn't hold a charge for nothing. I could have it completely up to 100%, and then I'd go to work. And by the time I got off in the morning, just from checking my phone a couple of times during the night, it was completely dead.
Huh.
It would maybe have 10% by the time I got home.
well,
Wow.
I suggested maybe just getting a new battery for the phone she had. She said, no, you got a new phone at Christmas. It's my turn.
You
So-
can't even hardly do that anymore. If you have a newer phone, the battery is built right into the phone.
Yeah.
Well, you can send it to a factory somewhere and get one put in, can't you?
And
I don't
don't think so.
Well, they don't want you to do that because they want you to buy a new phone. You know, it's
Of
not
course they do.
it's not lucrative to them for you to keep the same phone like it used to be, you know.
Right.
That's not that don't make them any money. So yeah.
Where do you take someone who has been injured in a peekaboo accident?
You know what?
In a peekaboo accident.
Give me a sec. Let's see. Peekaboo
Don't look it up.
I'm not looking it up. I'm
Oh.
just sitting here thinking.
Peekaboo
Peekaboo accident.
accident. I don't know.
To the
Taking-
ICU.
Oh my god.
God.
Oh my god. I can't believe I missed that.
See, Carol knows.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. That's a good one.
Take it to the, let's see.
Bishop Pickens says, "What about your nudies on the phone, Todd?
What?
About all your nudies? Can't be can't be sending your phone to the factory."
Oh,
Yeah, you may not get it back.
Mr. Sadie says, "Lame."
That was good. I have to say that was good. Carol, I'm glad that you're up and around this morning. Good to see you on the show. I'm gonna put the link in just in case anybody wants to come in. Carol. There you go. No pressure. No
I know what you're hitting around at. How you doing, Mr. Sadie?
How far?
How far? So what? You're in bed.
I never stopped you before.
I know. Can't use that as an excuse. I'm
Just
sorry.
turn your camera off. You'll be good to go.
Just so y'all know, the Lever Listed Challenge is back again at Parksburg.
The what? Love it or list it?
Mm-hmm.
They got, I kind of liked it how they used to do it kind of sparingly, like, it was a surprise, like you got all excited about it.
Yeah,
It's not like that anymore.
I know.
It's not like it's a.
I mean, you can still win money, so
yeah.
it should be a good thing.
Right.
But
it's just not a challenge.
yeah.
As much of a challenge anyway, as because they have one every day.
Did you? Yeah, it's usually either that one or Closet Clear Out.
Right. Right.
Did you win on the listed one or the Closet Clear Out one?
I think it was Closet Clear Out.
And then Gwen won on the listed. Love it or listed.
Yeah.
So we know 2 people that have won, which is awesome. But I mean, I'm just so glad to know somebody that has won.
It's real.
Yeah. Like,
is that what Gwen won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I win every day.
The Love It or List It challenge.
You wonder if real people really win those things.
Yeah, for sure. Because
Yeah.
some of those names, man. She's in the green room.
I'm opening it. I'm opening.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Carol.
Carol who?
I forgot, what's her last name again? I'm just kidding.
Carol.
Hello.
It's Carol.
Hello.
You can't see.
Hello.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Yes, you look beautiful.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be pretty. I'm in bed.
It's your stalker.
Hi, stalker.
Oh, I always look beautiful.
You.
Carol's my stalker and I'm her stalker, so there you go.
We're all stocked up.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh,
I'm up early. Can you believe it, Val?
It's crazy.
I know you hate Val, but I'm calling you Val. Too bad.
That's okay. I'll get over it.
I'm too tired to say Valerie. How was
When did you
everybody?
go to bed?
I don't know. Let's see.
I went to bed.
2 o'clock one show was starting, so it was after that. But it was, I have been.
I think I went to bed about 11:30-ish. Between 11:30 and 12, I went to bed. So.
Well, did you send me all that rain?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I thought you might need some.
It started at about 11 and it's at 6 o'clock, it was still pouring. And And
everybody
it
feel?
says that it's not supposed to stop until 11 o'clock tonight.
Yeah. Sales are decent. I got 5 going out.
Mine was slow overnight. It only sold one thing.
Huh.
Wah.
I had 3 going out this morning, but it was my 3rd day of over $100 sale in sales. So
Awesome.
yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, by the end of the day, I do okay. This
I've
this
got
month has been good.
9 going out. 9?
That's because you're selling
Morning.
computer games,
Morning,
right?
Liz.
Yeah.
About half and half, yeah. Games and other stuff.
Get all those game things listed.
Shoot. I'm trying. I made
Pick up
about
the pace. Pick up the pace, old man.
I made
I
about
say that as I'm laying in bed, and I'm what, an hour or two? What are you? 1 hour behind me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know where Texas was. His timeline is. Yeah, I'm still in bed. I'm barely moving. I'm barely stretching. You're already at your desk, Todd, getting ready.
Oh yeah. We're ready
Yeah, I
to go.
listed 15 yesterday, so that's a lot for me. Just
That
to,
is a
Right.
lot.
I've done a lot of listing, but it's a little easier because you put all the same kind of games together and just flop them out there. And
Well, just think you bust this one out, and even if you don't sell everything right away, you're pretty much set for the summer.
yeah,
You just have to list a little bit here and there, and
Well, I heard
keep it
Especially-
up.
say that Holland's been selling a lot of the game systems and games.
yeah, I got to get all
Yes.
those tested, but they're way at the bottom of the video pile.
Mr. Sadie says bad storms here last night. Chairs in pools, tree branches down, hellfire. I can't take it.
Oh Lord.
We got a alert last night that there was going to be, I think, 50-mile-per-hour winds, and I mean, it was a little windy, but it wasn't like gusts, and I don't know. Maybe I wasn't outside when it was doing that, but
Ours was.
we didn't really have that much going on.
Oh, I do this.
Anissa wants to know if anybody's selling clothes. I've been selling clothes.
Yeah.
I sell clothes all the
Me
time.
too.
I've sold a few, and I haven't been selling clothes for a little. I mean, like nothing's been selling, but I sold a few, which I was surprised.
I
Yeah.
sold a fresh produce
Hmm.
white, just plain white shirt for 30. And I sold this really cool jacket. It's Baba Zuzu is the brand name, which I had never seen
Bless you.
before. But when I looked it up, it had a really great sell-through rate. And I got $40 for the jacket.
Well, I never heard of that brand.
Wow.
There's so
Yeah.
many brands you don't
That's
even hear
awesome.
of.
And you would,
Gwen's got a Poshmark order going out, so
oh, awesome.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't know Gwen did Poshmark.
Yeah,
she
does.
doesn't do it a lot, but she does it. Yeah.
She's a Poshmark girl.
When I never did find out what her Poshmark name is.
It's Lone Star Redhead. I think that's what
Lone
it is.
Star.
I mean-
Oh, it's Gwen a redhead?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know. I've never seen her. I only hear her.
That's
That's
because
why,
you're not on Facebook.
I
That's
know.
why. I've only seen Todd a couple times, and it's very startling because what I think he looks like and what he does look like freaks me out because it's not
Yeah.
the same.
I know, me too.
It's like when I see him, it's like, who is that? It's almost like stranger danger.
She
you
has
saying
another
I'm
nice
freaky
stuff.
looking in real life, Carol?
Huh?
Are you saying I'm freaky looking in real life? And
No, because my version of you and what you look like are different. So no, you don't look freaky in real life. That's not the Todd that I know.
Yeah.
That's a stranger. So when I see the stranger pop in, like when he bends over and his face gets in the camera, it just freaks me out. It's almost like there's somebody else in the chat. It's weird. Just like Bumcrack Picker,
Liz says she had someone within 30 miles of her order a bundle of 18 hats and clothes. That's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Good
I
job.
sold 7 pairs of jeans.
Ooh, that is good.
That's cool.
Sally
Yeah,
looks like
and
a cowboy.
of course,
Oh,
The
what is that,
chaos.
Sally? Like a banner? Cool.
Yeah, it's like a poster.
Cool.
Attack
yeah, I
on
sold the
Anime.
Walmart jeans. Yeah, I don't sell my high-end stuff. I sell the cheap stuff.
I sold it for 18.
Awesome.
Very
Is it
good.
cloth or is it paper?
It's cloth.
And what is it of? Is it a movie or?
That's a game,
Oh,
like an anime game.
I wouldn't know. You're like, that's a game. Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, Gwen has a lot of nice stuff in her closet.
Yeah.
That's nice.
She really likes doing shirts. I think she sold more shirts and
I love
blouses
doing
than
shirts.
anything.
Yeah, they're just so easy.
I have a question for you, Todd. When Gwen retires next year, is she going to be on the show?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her.
Are we just going to see her hand too, or is she going to show her face?
We're going to see her feet.
Too many
Yeah,
questions,
right.
Carol.
Gwen's shoes of the day.
I don't know.
Mr. Sadie pictures Todd with a ruler in his hand for some reason, like a Catholic nun.
I can't even picture Todd being a music teacher.
Yeah.
With his baton.
Good morning, Toby. How are you? I'm actually out of bed right now.
Good
Mismatched,
job.
mismatched clothing. I look like homeless. Don't we all after this? I'm telling you.
Wow. I didn't get my walk in yesterday.
Yeah, I haven't been walking because my sinuses have been killing me.
No, I didn't because it was raining. So, and
Oh, well, that's
Um,
kind of a good
you know,
reason.
I can't go outside when it's raining because I'm a witch. I don't want to
Is that
melt.
why?
I don't want to melt. So, yeah.
Oh no, that's a falsehood because I go out in the rain and I don't melt. So that's a misnomer. Witches don't melt in the rain. Oh, wait a minute. I'm a bitch, not a witch. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I got it wrong.
Beth is saying that she had another voodoo video item sell.
Nice. So, did you see what she's doing?
Yeah, it's
That's
awesome.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's she doing?
She's doing a video and she'll go around her inventory and touch things and, you know, stuff that she has listed and,
Hopefully.
and then it sells. She's kind of keeping track of what, you know, what's selling.
That's cool.
I would have never thought. I mean, I've thought of the whole thing of, you know, touching your items, but I never thought of, you know, doing a video. But that's cool.
Yeah,
Very good.
it's a really good idea.
Yeah.
No, it's true. When you do touch it, it comes. I don't know. It does
Oh,
happen.
for sure.
Although
That's
we're
a
not
bunch
talking-
of hoo-ha.
we're
What?
not talking to that Beth anyway.
That's a superstitious
Where are
bunch
you?
of hoo-ha.
Uh,
Are you kidding me?
Gosh.
What?
How in the world would a seller touching item you have for sale make it sell better? That's just stupid.
No, it isn't.
it's
Yes, it is.
No, it's
It is
real.
not stupid because
The law
I've
of
done it.
attraction. Get with it, Todd.
What? No.
Yes.
It's about as dumb as juju.
Yeah.
And I see you putting your hands up every time I do it.
Oh, I just
Right?
do that for the fun of it. It's not got anything to do with what I believe.
Beth says he's got lots of touching to do.
I do.
Raise your hand if you're not talking to Beth. I have my hand raised. You know why? 'Cause she's
Why?
getting so skinny. And I'm
She
keep pack,
is.
and I'm packing on the weight. And like every time I see her, I saw her the other day. She was live with Kelly and I'm like, she's getting thinner and thinner. Should we see her? I'm
Yeah,
so
she's looking
pissed.
really good.
I know. I mean, good for you, but I'm kind of jealous. I'll admit it. I'll admit when I'm jealous, and I am really jealous.
Yeah.
Although
See?
she's working hard at it, so I can't really be jealous. It's my laziness.
Oh, why would you be jealous of anybody? You're just adorable, Carol.
Oh yeah, I'm adorable. All right.
Yes, you are.
I said, thanks for calling me stupid, Todd. You just hurt my feelings.
I called you. When did I call
Yeah,
you?
you pretty
stupid?
much did.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
Yep.
No, I didn't call you stupid. I called what you believe stupid.
Thanks a lot.
There's a difference.
Oh.
Smart,
Hey, listen, if you take this, you
smart
take it
people
from the
can believe
source.
stupid things.
It
Carol,
really
from the
is.
Source. Todd's stupid, so who cares what he thinks?
I know.
Oh my gosh.
But
All right, Todd.
think about it. If you step on a crack, are you really going to break your neighbor's back? No. If you touch an item in
What
your
if you
inventory,
did that?
All right,
What if
I want you to touch Todd. I want you to go and take an item that hasn't sold, and I want you to touch it. And then tomorrow, when it sells, I want you to retract every statement you made today.
It has to be an item that's already listed.
Right,
Yeah.
something that hasn't sold, like something that you say, "Oh, this is not going to sell."
She said,
That's
well,
it.
you're stupid back. Uh-huh.
stupid crap.
Todd is a doo-doo head. No, he's a good dog.
Dang.
Now I kind of feel bad for Todd.
I love the second grade comebacks I'm getting here. Wow. You're confirming my belief that your intelligence levels are kind of like this big.
Wow.
I have very high intelligence.
Wow.
I'm teasing. You're
Man.
all a bunch of smart people.
Let me
Oh,
get
but
you a
you-
shovel. You're gonna need.
Yeah.
You're gonna need some a shovel and a wheelbarrow. All the shit you're.
Although they say high intelligence is crazy, it's pretty fine line, I guess.
Yeah, you have to make a video, Todd.
No,
Yep.
I don't.
There. That would be a great first video for your GoPro.
Todd only makes videos when he's bragging about how great of a seller he is.
That's right.
That is true.
Why would I show the
Look at
bad
me, I
stuff,
sold
Carol?
the Lily vase for $4,000.
Yeah. Why would I brag? Why would I put a video up about my failures? That's just.
I
that
know,
would
you're
be
smart.
stupid too.
That's right, Anissa. I also like it when I just talk about an item and it sells. Exactly.
I'm gonna go and roll around in my desk.
That's right. Just go roll around in it.
I'll take a video of me rolling on all my merchandise. God, that was just, people already think I'm batshit crazy. Can you imagine if I put a video like that? Oh my God.
You know what though? People
It'd get a
love
lot
you,
of
and
views.
they would love it, and they would.
Oh yeah, everybody likes crazy. They're like,
Yeah.
it makes you feel better about yourself. Like, hey,
Go
things
tell
could be worse. I
Holly
could be like Carol.
Kyle's here.
What?
Go tell Holly Kyle is here.
Okay.
That's why I watch Carol videos, is just to make me feel better.
Yeah, you're like, oh my God, this girl pathetic. Whew, my life is looking good. Gwen, we're doing great. You wouldn't be the first, Todd.
I know. I can imagine what your viewer base, those people are really. I mean, if you make a stupid video, but then somebody watches it, who's the stupider one?
Yeah.
Twitter, is that a word?
Well, it is in my vocab, so just,
Yeah, I wonder that same thing when I'm watching your videos.
I know.
Who's stupider, Todd or me?
I know.
I'm just teasing you. I'm sorry. I was talking to my sister yesterday and I told her I gotta change my my voice. I gotta I yell on the phone. I don't know why.
Carol makes
Okay.
videos.
She says I get it from my mother. She's like, the reason why I have the accent is from my mother.
Yeah, Carol's got a ton of videos.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
I mean, she'd have a whole
Mr. Sadie,
plethora.
Carol makes videos. No, not really.
Yes, she does.
I just talk to people. It's just a way to me to show my stuff.
Yeah,
To have my poor little brother have to look
Yes.
at my stuff when I was younger.
she
I'd
has
be like,
great.
look what I got, the poor little thing.
Yeah.
She has great videos.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Carol and I just make videos just to make each other feel good.
There you go.
I could
Good.
care less.
That's
I don't even, you know how I am.
Yeah.
I'm like Todd, I don't show myself.
Well, it's like, Am
Although
I
I did go
going-
on Scott's channel the other day. Now I regret it.
Texas Val,
Oh,
good
that was-
morning.
that was funny. You went on there and you had on a costume or something, didn't you?
No, I didn't have a costume. Those are my clothes.
Oh,
Man,
It's because
wow.
Which one am I thinking of that you went on and you
Yes, that
had
was the
on,
one, but it's my regular clothes.
No, you had on like rabbit ears or something, didn't you? For
I
Easter
didn't have
or
rabbit.
something?
No, oh no. I had a wreath of flowers, like what was her name?
Rabbit ears.
Carol Baskin. But what you didn't see, because I took myself off.
oh my God.
That
Layers
was
of
great.
leopard.
That was really that
No, but I
was-
had four layers of leopard on, and then underneath I had leopard
Oh my God.
tattoo sleeves, like fake tattoo sleeves on.
uh-huh.
But I logged myself off. So I said, "I'll forget it." I was gonna keep saying, "Oh, let's stop joking around. Let me take this jacket off," and then I'd have another one, and then so I had 4 layers, but I never
Oh
got
my
to the
God.
4 layers, so I just look really fat,
Yeah.
and now I look batshit crazy. These people are like, "Who is this?"
Oh, that was great when you did
Oh, yeah, that was hilarious. I
Yeah,
made an
it
ass of
was.
myself.
That
That's
was pretty good.
hilarious.
So apparently the topic of the day is how many people can Todd insult in
Yeah.
one show?
Well,
Do me.
think about it. How in the world could touching a piece of inventory make it sell?
Touch.
That's just,
You need to touch one.
It's just,
Go get a piece.
It's
And go
positive
pick
energy
one.
into the universe.
so do you
It
want me
does
to get
work.
a piece that's been in my inventory for over 2 years?
No,
Yep, go
just
get it.
anything.
And you gotta show it to us. I want to see it.
Touch it.
I want to see you touch it, caress it. Say this is gonna sell.
My
All
breast.
pretty to it.
God,
You start packing it up.
I ain't doing this. Y'all are just.
No, you got to
batshit
do it
crazy.
now.
You
Come
have
on.
to do it now, or we're gonna kick you off the show.
Oh,
I'll tell you
All right,
if I
I'll be
sell
right
it, kick you
back.
off.
come on,
I bet
Todd.
he sells it.
You're not even moving yet. I
He
can see
sells it,
you.
though.
Oh, he turned his camera off now, so I can't tell. If he's still sitting at his desk.
no, he's not, because I can't hear him breathing.
Sally's deaf, but you can hear him breathing.
Val, who you gonna say looks pregnant today, Todd? I'm not standing up. I'll just right up there.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't feel
he's,
bad, Mr. Sadie. Don't watch my shit.
no, don't feel bad, Mr. I mean, she's got some really good videos.
I
And
can care less.
She does great jewelry videos.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean-
great. I'm not in any of them.
No, but they're
They're
just
fun.
I love your voice, and I think just with your
Well,
voice
Yeah,
that
but get used to it. I'm gonna change it. I'm
No,
doing
you're
this whole
not.
thing.
you can't change something like that.
No,
Yes,
Yeah.
It's just
can't do
there.
it.
It just happens, and it's just the way that it is, and
we love
can't-
you even though you sound retarded.
you can't you gotta change it.
I
Don't even try.
I am going to.
You
I'm gonna
try
put it
what?
below.
Yeah, talk slower.
I don't know if
Speak
I can.
Talking
slowly
about
and where
me?
you're.
No. Talking about
Okay, y'all
Carol.
ready? I got something.
Okay.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, okay, here we
Let's
go.
see the goods.
It's a
Santa?
ceramic.
Oh.
A Victorian doll. Porcelain
Ooh,
doll.
my precious.
doll.
No, be serious.
No, but you have to
What?
really think.
Like,
Get to yourself.
like, I just want to sell
I
you.
am. I did
Yeah.
exactly what you said. I went and
Yep.
got something that's been listed a long
And it's gonna
time.
sell.
Okay.
It hasn't sold.
Beth said
and
you have to woo it, Todd.
I
Mhm.
have to wood. Oh, my baby.
Picture yourself packing it up.
This
Sending it
show's
out.
gonna get taken down really quick because Todd's molesting childlike
That's
dolls.
Oh.
You know that's gonna sell this week, right?
Now
Yeah.
add creepy molestation doll to the title and that'll go. Val says you figure he would pick one of his dolls to caress.
For sure.
There you go.
So, yep, don't be surprised. That's
I
right.
know.
Todd is gonna shit his pants. Get your shitting pants on. Yep,
That's
This
right,
is-
Beth. And when it
That-
does,
that
you're gonna
doll
be
is
the
gonna
cause
sell.
of Todd rolling around in all his goods.
Yep, yep.
I've sold a
Someone's gonna come
I've
home
sold a
one
few
day.
like this, but just touching it is not going to make it sell soon.
All right.
All right. By the end of the week, it'll be sold.
No, it won't.
Even if I have to go into your shop and buy it.
Oh my, that doesn't count. She's going to make up a separate account on eBay just to buy this doll and make me look stupid.
Oh my gosh.
No, I promise I won't do that. I want to see if it works.
Bumcrack says, I thought that was Gwen. She's not very tall, is she?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Gwen
God.
Gwen likes to play dress up. She did that Comic
What?
Con.
Do we need to hear this really?
Hey, wait a minute. It goes from doll touching
No.
to Gwen likes to play death.
Oh,
boys
Does Gwen
did-
want you to tell this story?
Oh yeah. The boys did that Comic Con with
Oh,
Harry
she likes the cosplay.
Harry Potter, and she spent days making a Mrs. Weasley costume that she wears.
Oh,
I mean,
she's a redhead. That's so cute.
she crocheted that big sweater that Molly
That she-
Weasley wears, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know if she'd dress up like this, but my
well,
precious-
and she's in, doesn't she teach drama?
yeah.
Yeah, so she's like, she's already kind of the artsy, dress up, for a play and,
Yeah, she does all that all the time.
costumes and stuff like that. Yeah.
She has a problem right now that they've been kind of locked out of their school, you know,
Mhm.
but she rented a bunch of costumes for her play that she did this year,
Mhm.
and she can't return them to the rental place because she's locked out of her school.
And nobody can go in and get them?
She's like
Well-
fretting over that.
no, I'm sure they
Oh.
make an exception. I think they know. I mean,
Yeah, I think she called them and said, "Hey, we can't get into the school yet." And they said, "Okay, we understand."
Oh, well,
The
that's good.
pandemic. Yeah.
She's still fretting. I don't want to spend my summer worrying about
Wow.
when I'm going to be able to get those costumes to the rental place.
Yeah.
They could let her in to get them.
Good
You would
morning,
think-
Anamara.
You would think that there would be somebody that
It's
That
more
they
social
could.
distancing. I'm sure they
Hey,
have the
there's
janitors and stuff in there.
yeah.
Brandon. What are you doing, Brandon?
Sally.
Hey. Hi, Brandon.
What are you doing, Brandon?
He's another one. I can't
Yeah.
see his face either.
Why is
You
it when he Why is it when he comes on, he never puts the headphones on so he
I
can't hear us
don't know.
talk to him?
He doesn't want to speak to us. He just wants us to look at him.
I'm not used to seeing his face either.
No.
Just
No.
the stomach. I can pull him, pick him out of a lineup of the stomach,
His
but I
stomach.
can't his face. I'd be like, what?
Yes.
I don't know what it looks like.
Yes, exactly. Oh my gosh.
Looking good today, Brandon.
I think Brandon's eyeing that doll.
Oh, Sally says I'm cooking this morning.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Who wants bacon and eggs and toast? Ooh, that sounds good.
that sounds good.
Sally never
Yeah.
cooks. What's going on?
I know.
She's usually being served while she's on the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does sound good.
I had an egg McMuffin, which I haven't had in a long time.
John loves that doll. You know that doll's gonna sell. If it did Ching's right now, I would die.
Oh, I know.
I think I'm gonna go on eBay and raise the price to like $200.
Yeah, well, yeah, don't change the price.
So,
You gotta make it fair.
let's see, how much do I have this doll listed for? Let me look.
Mr. Sadie said, who's the guy with clothes on in Sally's house? I think you have an intruder, Sally.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I have to say that doll's looking kind of cute.
Yeah.
And I don't even
Uh,
like dolls, but it's growing on me. I don't know.
Yeah, she's really cute. I mean, she's, a nice costume. She's got pretty hair. Yeah. I mean, I could definitely see that.
Although maybe it's just from seeing Todd's hand all the time. I'm probably just happy to see something different.
She is listed for $14.54.
Oh yeah,
Plus
it's definitely.
Oh, yeah, she's gonna
$9
sell.
shipping. Sure. I've had her for over a year.
She's going.
So.
Yeah.
Mhm. She is not.
Yep.
And if she does, I'm still not going to believe what y'all say about touching an item makes it sell. That's just a bunch of BS.
No, it is not.
You have to believe it.
I'm going to take down the listing and throw it away.
Sometimes I mean, even if I'm going through like my inventory looking for stuff, looking for something, I'll touch something else and I'll say,
And it
oh,
sells.
what's this? And I'll look at it and then, in a couple of days it'll, it'll sell.
That's what happens with
Weird.
mine too. You touch, you'll be like, oh, I didn't realize this was here. I'll be like,
Yeah.
oh, you
Whatever
good to
you
know. And all of a
say.
sudden I'll be like, oh, it's sold. Thank God I touched that the other day because
Right.
I wouldn't know where it
Whatever you say. Yeah.
I had that Christian Dior pin and I was rubbing it in my hands, getting it all nice and warm and yeah, good
Well,
thoughts and everything.
that was
Yeah.
a desirable thing. I have so many things like this doll. You wonder why I have 1,200 listings. Well, I got a bunch of stuff like this that just doesn't sell. It just sits
Remember
there.
Todd had this big discussion with us when he sold that glass Lalique bowl. Why do we buy the cheap stuff? Only go for the expensive items and
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you should, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that, Miss Carol.
right. It's funny when he sells the $12 items, he has a different tune. Let him sell a $2,000 watch, and then he'll be on his soapbox. We should all try to sell better stuff.
Uh-huh.
All right,
We sell
Carol,
junk. I admit it.
you're right. I'm wrong all the
No,
time.
I didn't say you were
You're
wrong. I just
the
said
best.
no. I am not. I'm the worst reseller. I admit it. I own it.
Yeah.
You are not.
But
Yes,
just
I
my
am.
point with that was we spend so much time making little listings. But anyway,
It doesn't take long to list.
I guess.
No.
Anyway,
Anyways.
I got no backup today from anybody. Nobody else.
I know,
Thanks
look
for
at that. They
touching
just left you
something.
hanging.
Nobody else but me believes that touching something will make it sell faster. That I'm just full of hoo-ha.
What about Mr. Sadie? Does he, I mean, it's a guy thing, so maybe he might agree.
Sadie, my back. Well, no, Sadie's been giving me a hard time too.
I would ask Bumcrack Picker, but he's a 13-year-old girl, so. Just kidding.
Yeah, how do you know he's not? He probably is.
I don't know. Oh, there's Glenn. Ask Glenn.
There's
Glenn
Glenn.
Glenn is like an honest, like if anybody's honest, and it's Glenn. So ask him.
Glenn is
Okay,
normal.
Glenn. Good morning, Glenn.
Good morning, Glenn. You're on the
Glenn.
hot seat.
If you have an item in your inventory and you go up to it and touch it, does that make it sell faster? Glenn's response.
Yeah, we'll wait for his response.
You're in the hot seat, Glenn. Did you
He's
hear the question, Glenn?
He's ignoring you.
Yeah, there's got to be a little lag there, but like
Yeah.
we're testing the theory here, Glenn. I touched this doll. Now it's according to everybody else on the panel, it's supposed to sell now really fast before the end of the week even. Is that a bunch of hoo-ha or is that a thing?
Except for
Hey,
we just go buy
Fission's
the
with me.
dang doll. I don't want to be sitting here looking at it for the rest of the week.
Oh my
Fission.
God, fishing and picking. Oh my goodness.
I've been touching something attached to me for a long time and it's never sold. It always costs me. Or it
See,
does.
Glenn,
Ain't no backup.
Glenn, I told you, Glenn is like the most honest
Yep.
and normal person I know. Word,
Mhm.
it does. He agrees.
There you go.
He has, Glenn has
Word, it
spoken.
does.
Glenn has been corrupted by the evil minds on this panel.
No. Glenn's normal, so like.
Those evil city women, right? Sally, Brandon's going on about something.
Yeah, the
Okay.
bacon.
Okay. I didn't know what he was saying, but he was rambling about something. That's all I heard.
Touching it doesn't work anymore at Todd's age. Thanks, Sadie.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Hank says, I already said it's similar to the Bader-Meinhof phenomenon and synchronicity ideas blended together and used in this arena. Okay, whatever that means.
It's where you hear a word and then you hear it all the time.
Right.
Oh yeah.
You hear a new word and then you hear it all the time, or you hear about something and then all of a sudden you hear about it everywhere, or you touch something and then it sells.
Yeah.
Basic law of
It's
attraction.
scientific phenomenon.
Yep.
Scientific.
I will die if that thing sells. Like
I know. That's going to be awesome.
Cha-ching. If we heard cha-ching on Todd's phone and he says the doll
Oh.
sold, I will die. I'm sending him my stuff to touch. Yeah, can you touch this, Todd?
I'll just spend all my day in my eBay room. I love you guys so much.
It's like a plant, you talk to your plant and it grows and it flourishes, and kind of like that. There you go.
I should get Gwen to buy it from her account just to make y'all feel better. Look, it's
No,
sold.
don't cheat, Todd.
If you were going to do that, why would you say it on here? Now we're not going to believe you when it sells. You're going to have to really show proof.
That's why
Todd's
he
too
said
cheap
that.
to buy his own merchandise. Who are you kidding?
Yeah, I'm too cheap to buy my own stuff in my store.
Right. You're saving it all. Your sons are
Oh
going to
my
be very
God.
happy.
That says Todd, you're never allowed on my channel again. Man,
Come on, Beth. Come
she's
on,
like,
Beth.
this is a long box. I've never used these boxes before. Right. See, Hank says, and he already went and looked at the listing to check his price. So this particular experiment is invalid at this point. Because you pulled up the listing.
What? What difference does that make?
Because if you pulled up the listing, then that
No,
gave
y'all
it
are changing
activity.
the rules in the middle of the. That's illegal. You can't change the rules in the middle of things.
You changed the rules.
I didn't change any rules. Y'all made up this thing. I did my part. I went and got something out of my inventory that has.
Good job. I appreciate you for going the
And now
distance.
y'all are trying to change the rules on me, and I'm like, no.
Beth.
Beth banned me from her channel. I can't believe that.
Don't ever darken my door again. Beth, you should now name it the Todd syndrome whenever you make your video.
Yeah, anything that goes wrong in your videos, Beth, you can blame it on me now. I'll give you permission. I have big shoulders. I can take
Nikki,
it.
come on.
This isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. $9.69 for this box.
Mike. So to kind of just listen to the women to do what they say. No.
Like you always should do.
Oh no.
Yep. Hank says, right. So pulling up the listing, giving it one more view. Maybe that will be the tiny bump it needs for a person to buy it. That has nothing to do with the physical touch of the item.
Oh, look at the kitty.
Yeah. Nikki. He walked right out in the backyard earlier.
Is he an indoor cat only?
He's an indoor cat, yeah, because he
Okay.
doesn't even have front claws. And
Yeah.
we're having our kitchen redone, so they've got the back door open. And he went walking out onto the deck. And then when I went to go get him, he went tearing across the yard. I haven't seen him move this fast and that fast in
Yeah,
years.
he's like, I'm free.
Yeah. Usually it's like, Mom, I'm in this room. Where am I? Where are you?
He's a good old guy. He's 19 years old.
Oh, look at him laying. I'm a few minutes behind because I look on my computer to read the chat. I
Yeah.
can see him. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's the one that
Talks.
He says mama.
He
Yeah.
says, Mommy, Mommy. Is everything okay? Do we,
Where did Valerie go?
I don't know. I'm not in Kansas. I wish I knew.
Oh, so things, all right, she's here. I thought, because on my phone, I could only see so many people. I thought she fell off the chat.
Oh no, she's probably just peeing or something.
don't let him go out the door downstairs. Poor cat stuck in the upstairs bedrooms. And then we got cabinets that they put these panels on the ends of them apparently to
Mhm.
make them finish them off, but the panels are half the size of the cabinets. So we've
Oh, the
got,
Huh.
skins, you mean?
what's that?
It's called skins.
I
So yeah, it's just like a little thin particle board type of thing on the ends, right?
Right, it's decorative, but the cabinet's 24 inches deep and the panels are 12 inches.
Mm.
Well, we'll
So
get new ones.
yeah, we're gonna have to take them back.
Wow.
But I mean, they look really nice. The ones that are in look really nice.
What color are they?
They're gray. They're really light gray. I really wanted white. Like I love the idea of a white kitchen with white cabinets, but you know, I'm not a white cabinet. You know what I mean? Like I'm worried about them getting dirtier and
Yeah.
being harder to clean. So we
It
just went with
shows
like
dirt really easy.
right, right. And you know, I'm not the neatest person in the
Jonah.
world, so we went with a light gray, and I really like it. I really like the way they look. But one cabinet was the wrong size.
So
That
why
has
you
to go
wore that
back.
shirt was to match your cabinets?
What's that? Yeah,
Is that why you wore that shirt, so you could match your cabinets?
I did. I like to be color coordinated at all times.
Okay.
But this means I might have to wear gray every day now for the rest of my life.
No, just when you go around the cabinets.
Right.
She wants to blend in.
It'll be nice when it's all done, but it's not going to be done now for probably weeks.
Yeah.
Now we've got all the cabinets in, but the countertop, now that the cabinets are in, they have to come measure for the countertops. And because of the pandemic, they're backed up with that. So that might not even be a few weeks till they get in here.
Yeah.
But
Well, hopefully Jonah can buy a bed today because he broke his.
oh no. Do we want to know how he broke his bed?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
Has anybody heard from Nikki? I know you guys have Facebook. Has she been on Facebook or anything?
Yeah, I think she was.
Oh, okay. I just haven't seen her in a while and just wondering if
Yeah.
she's okay.
She's been chatting.
Okay.
seems like she's been doing okay.
Well, she doesn't go on Instagram, and that's all I have, so I don't know.
Yeah. That's why you need to keep
And I keep forgetting to check that chat on Instagram too. I never.
Yeah, no one uses it.
it's really hard. Once you've been on Facebook for so long, it's really hard to get used to another site like that.
And
Yeah.
and Instagram doesn't notify you. Like on Facebook, you get notices every
Right.
message. On that other thing, Instagram, you have
Yeah,
to go
it does.
hunt for them. You know.
Mhm.
Comes up. If someone direct messaged you,
Yeah. That's
I don't get notices of it, so I don't know. Or maybe I just don't.
That's
have
the
them
only time I get a notice of somebody says my name. Like, we talking about you in here, bitch.
you must be
You
notified a
better come
lot.
see. You better come see.
And I haven't been really checking my Instagram because I haven't been posting stuff there. What I post is different stuff that I wear, and I've been wearing the same crap every day because I can't get out to buy new stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah. So then I don't post and then I don't check, which is not very good marketing strategy.
I have mismatched stuff on. I look crazy. It's all right.
That mismatched stuff is in.
Oh, we don't even want
Oh no, not this. I
So,
got some Paisley
so-
LuLaRoe sweatpants on with a red Americana Dream shirt
Oh.
on, and it's not the same red as the pants. And
Oh,
So-
man.
Oh, that's a little crazy, Carol.
So yesterday, whenever I do the show, I don't really I don't really worry about, what I'm wearing or anything like that because, you're just going to see this top part anyway. So I had that tie-dye shirt on and then I I was looking for like leggings or something to wear because that's usually what I wear. And I had these camo leggings, so I just put those on. I didn't care. And then I had to go to Walmart, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going. And I told Julie that I was talking to her yesterday, and she goes, Mom,
You're gonna
what are
show
you-
up.
what are you doing? So I had tie-dye and camo. And I mean, it didn't match at all.
You're gonna show up in Facebook on that just seen in Walmart.
That's what she said. That's exactly what she said.
What's this lady thinking?
Yeah, exactly. I just did not. I didn't want to. I didn't want to
Morning,
change.
Rita.
I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to go through all that. So I was
Well,
like, you know
in
what?
my area, we have to wear face masks, so it doesn't really matter because you look like ridiculous with the face mask on anyway.
Yeah, I don't do face masks.
Oh, you don't have to wear them there.
No,
Yeah,
No.
around here you do.
not yet.
We're staying close to at least May 25th now.
Wow. Yeah, I'm wondering what our governor is supposed to put out a new plan or something.
It's just
Tomorrow.
weird to me that some places are opening, some places are
Well,
still
I know.
clay tightening.
Down,
Like,
down south, they're already opening because Scott was on the show saying,
yeah,
"Oh, they're opening this week. I mean, slow opening, but opening. They've
Yeah.
only been shut
Yeah.
down for like 2 weeks. They're going stir crazy. I'm like, we've been doing this for like 3 months.
well, I think when they look at, but there's a town just up the road here that has decided they're going to, this is the mayor, they're going to start ticketing any out of state license plates parked in their town.
This whole
Can
thing-
that be
Really?
legal? Can that be
Wow.
legal?
They can.
Wow.
I mean, they can because they can do any
I
ordinances
guess
they
they can.
want. But I don't think it's legal. I don't think it's moral.
Sounds like they're
How's
making
that?
their own
Right.
It's their
Crazy.
own- you
little
can make
bit.
any law. They can make any law they want. But is
Yeah.
it morally correct? No. Just like if you don't have a mask on, they're going to ticket around here. Certain cities, if you
Yeah.
don't wear a mask, you will get. I think it's $1,000 fine or $100 fine or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, this is
Crazy.
how stupid my governor is. She said, okay, here's all these new rules about masks and stuff that you have to wear, but nobody will be punished.
Oh, so here's the rule, but okay. Beth says Value Village opens Friday, May 1st in Houston.
Woohoo!
Oh, gosh, I wish I lived in Houston.
I
Best
know, me
going
too.
shopping.
New Jersey says they're not opening anytime soon and they're not going to even guess as to
Yeah,
when that.
let's say it's the worst economic time, right? And they're going to give out $1,000 fines for not wearing it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, really? They had to give you out a stimulus package, but wait a minute, we're gonna fine you. Give me that stimulus money because you're not wearing a. It's like, and like I don't listen to the news. I just started looking online because I said I better find out where it's, there's only certain cities. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So now I have to go every time I go out. I have to I wear a mask. I mean, I'll wear it until I get to the store, but I can't breathe with those things on.
No.
This
But
says
what-
next
Don't
week.
know.
Next weekend, a local law enforcement task force will be patrolling the beach and the roadways, enforcing social distancing rules and ticketing parking violators. First, we are going to
There's
target the
Ticket Bot.
Pennsylvania and New York license plate. Then we will ticket anyone else who's from outside the area. So
Think about
crazy.
That's nuts. I mean, really, stay 6 feet away. First of all, the 6 feet away doesn't matter. Okay, so let's just squash that. That's not even like an actual thing.
You might as well just open the whole thing up and just let, everybody do what they're going to do. I mean,
No, but I'm saying the 6 feet is not going to make or break.
no.
All right, so we're in line at Walmart, right? Because it's like it was Sunday, so there was a
Right.
line. So I'm in line. You're in line, and so someone moves up a foot, so you move up a foot. So someone works a couple feet, move a couple feet. So I'm going into their airway in like 2 seconds anyway. So
Anyway,
I'm
right.
it doesn't make sense. And then they go in and touch everything. And then they have spray bottles so you can spray down carriages, you know, like, cause they didn't have wipes, they must have run out. So they have bottles of spray. Well, people pick up that spray bottle with their
Right.
contaminated hands and not realizing they're spraying down the thing, but they're touching that bottle that 50,000 people have touched to spray down the
Right.
handles. Ugh.
Lord Ahab says more places opened up in the UK today. Local fish and chips open, but banks still closed. That's weird. Our banks have been open all along.
Yeah.
At least the drive-through.
The drive-through has, but not the inside. You can
Right.
only, you have to make appointments to go if it's something.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely, Beth, get a hold of me. I'll be home, so whenever you wanna give me a
Wow.
call, it's fine.
Yeah, I've heard of a couple of suicides too.
I think people are getting antsy, you know.
Mhm.
For me, it's
They're-
not too
Yeah.
much. It's not too much difference than our normal day. Really, if you think about it, I'm in here
Oh,
watching
yeah.
YouTube and listing or
Yeah,
packing or whatever. It's really
Yep.
not that much different, but
no.
it's different. Like we're used to being home, so it's a lot different with people that are used to being out and about. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
for us, it's kind of like, okay, it's a normal day.
Yeah, Glenn, you need a bottle to spray the bottle.
Right. It's so
To
weird.
spray the
It's-
bottle.
I've been doing that micro, what's it called?
What?
What's the name of that stuff, Brandon? It's in my bag. Dang it, I can't remember what it's called. It's supposed to kill germs for 24 hours.
Oh.
If you use Lysol and you touch the surface after you spray Lysol or you do Lysol wipes or bleach, even bleach, you touch the surface, it's not going to continue killing those germs. But this other stuff that I've been using, it kills germs for 20 hours.
Oh, isn't that
4 hours.
Microban or something?
Yeah, Microban.
Microban or whatever it is. I've seen it, but
Mhm.
I never used it.
It was only like $3.50 at Dollar General.
Hmm.
My whole
Yeah.
thing is, it's like, well, if I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it. I mean, I always wash my hands anyway, thus the dry hands. But I mean, you can only be so cautious.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way that even if you don't leave the house, well, everybody has to leave the house or whatever. Or if you have people bringing you food, you're still susceptible to getting it, no matter
Yeah.
if you stay in the house, unless you don't leave and you don't come in contact with anybody. You do
Right.
not go to the store. You do not order food out. You do not take anything out from your house. You stay in.
Mhm.
I can only
You
really
can
fit a
even
twin or maybe a full.
clean down all your bags and everything like that. You know how like minute and minuscule those little, particles are? They're so tiny. You can't.
Yeah.
It's like glitter. You can't not, get it all over you.
Yeah. I mean, the best thing is
I've been using.
to wash your hands
Yeah,
with soap.
I've been using it at the store, is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
I've been using it. I've been spraying down all the pumps, all the like touchy surfaces, the handles of the pumps, the buttons, the keypads, and for it to sanitize for 24 hours, you have to leave it on and let it dry for 5 minutes. And so I've been doing that.
I don't know if it was somewhere. I don't even know what it was. They put plastic over like the keypad. What's the difference? It's gonna live on that plastic or the plastic
Right.
on the keypad?
Yeah.
I just started laughing. I'm like, oh my God. It's not like it's taking up the time you use it. And not like, putting a new one on.
Hmm.
But even that one plastic thing, I'm like, plastic is plastic no matter which one. That's what I'm trying to say. People don't even know how to like not get things infected. It's so
Right.
strange.
Yeah. Mike
Like
says,
they
think we're
actually thought, I think maybe it was Walgreens. They actually thought putting that plastic over that keypad was gonna make it like a plastic bag, like a little clear plastic bag.
Yeah.
No, it only makes a difference if you take it off every time someone uses it. Like if you're at a dentist, you know, they have everything sterilized and wrapped and, you know,
Yeah. Yep.
they thought that was going to make a difference. I'm like, you know, this is not helping.
No. You know, just like the person at Dollar General, and she wears her gloves with the same gloves with probably throughout her whole shift. She
Yeah,
probably
so
wears the same. That does nothing.
Yeah, that's
You
stupid.
might as well not even wear gloves. This is not doing anything. But
It's more for just appearance. It's not even for like, I think everybody's just doing it to say like, oh yeah, we're practicing good, whatever.
and I asked her, you know, and she was just kind of gave me like this dumbfounded look, like, what are you talking about? So I'm like, okay, this is like way over your head, honey. So I'm not even gonna go there. Yeah. We're killing our immune system. Sitting inside, if you do research, that is not. Yeah, I agree. I think
I was just watching a video on that. It was saying I want to say Norway, somewhere around there, they did the opposite of what everybody else is doing around the world. They have social distancing, you know what I mean, and no people over 50, you know, like groups over 50, but they have less deaths and hospitalizations, and they're not even doing what we're doing.
Sure.
They said because once it comes out, there's going to be a second wave because all the people that haven't come in contact with it,
yeah,
and now will become in contact with it. So there's going to be another. That's why it's going to be a second wave. It's not really you're going to get reinfected. It's the people that have stayed in their house finally being affected by what's going on. It's almost better to be a little bit infected and let your body, you know, unless you're really sick, unless you're already sick already. Yeah.
Yeah.
So your immunities can fight it, but not like constant, you know, kind of like I always do the same thing with radiology. You know what I mean? You could get your teeth x-rayed, but you don't want to sit there all day and have 4,000 x-rays because then you have too much of radiation, but a little bit you can deal with, your body can adjust.
Yeah. I mean,
that's my way of thinking.
It can, you know, learn to fight that off, those germs off.
Our body is really equipped to adapt.
Yeah. Absolutely. I do agree.
Although I just you don't even know what to believe now. I mean, I don't even know what's true, what's not true.
Mm-mm.
It's confusing.
I have gotten to the place where I don't even look at the numbers anymore. I mean, I'll glance at them if they come up on
I
the
looked
phone.
at them yesterday, I looked at them yesterday and the day before, but I hadn't looked at them for a while, and then I started looking at them again, and it's like you know.
But, you know, and also if you think about it, all these people that are staying in, you know, not really being able to associate with other people, that can cause depression, which can also decrease your, you know, immune system too. So
but you're not getting vitamin D, which is vital in fighting any virus. Vitamin D is like a vital nutrient you need to fight it.
Yes.
So
yes,
I don't know. It's the whole. I don't know what's right and wrong. I'm not an expert, but I don't know. Just common sense wise.
Yeah. You know, wash your hands.
I'm just so upset that it all happened, you know.
Sure. I mean, all these people that, you know, that died, that got it. You know.
I can't even imagine, like, in New York City, I mean, working at that hospital, can you imagine all the people coming in and just dying? I mean, like, that gotta take a toll on all those nurses and doctors.
Sure.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of put it aside, but after, you know, so many, that's gonna be taxing on the brain.
Sure.
And the sad part being that they're dying without their family and friends around them. So these nurses are having to be there with them, sometimes doing FaceTime with family members on their phone. That's awful. But the problem, I think, is it's awful that that's happening, but it's not happening everywhere. And there's so many places where it's not happening that are still being shut down
Mhm.
and people's livelihoods being destroyed. There's got to be a better balance to it. You know what I mean?
Right. I think they shut down too quickly. Like they
I do too. I
they
think
shut down like down south. I don't think it's really hit a lot of places yet. I don't think they should have been closed yet. Now, once the numbers got too much, the reason why they're doing it, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. They were trying to flatten the curve so that the hospitals could handle the influx. That's the whole.
Right.
I mean, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. That's
right.
flattening of the curve, which they're talking about, just means not that they're going to have less. It's just that they have less at the same time.
So
Right.
that it
Down
so that you're
south,
not
if
so
you're
that you
down
don't
south-
reach a point where you're having to say we can treat this person but that not
Right.
that person.
and that's what that's the whole thing about.
Right.
So will it get worse down south later on, a month from now? It could be. I don't know how this is traveling. I don't understand. Like, I think it's spreading slowly. If you look at it, it went from New York, right? I mean, from different cities, but just say New York, for instance. Their numbers are high. Then
Yeah.
it went to New Jersey. Now,
Right.
Massachusetts is high, Pennsylvania, all the surrounding areas. It's slowly spreading down the coast and like from Florida and different areas. It's kind of,
Yeah, like here in North Jersey, it's terrible. And here in South Jersey, we're shutting down some of our hospitals because they don't have the patients.
Yeah.
So it's
And in our county, there's and right where I live, right where I am right now, has the highest death rate in Cape May County, is here where I am in Lower Township. But that's concentrated in these nursing homes where it's really
it seems
spreading.
like a lot of them in
and
nursing
devastating.
homes.
Yeah.
I just had a thing online in our state that there was like some ridiculous amount of people died in it was a
Yeah.
veteran's home, of all places too. I was like, oh my God.
And that's the sad part where these nurses are
I don't
dealing with these
understand why.
patients
Yeah, I
who are
don't.
dying alone and their families can't
And then
come
they
in.
take them. All right. So someone has it. They have them in lockdown, right? But someone has it in the place. They keep them in the place. What do you think the air is being circulated from? So
Right.
everybody in that place is going to get it. Almost like take
Right.
out the source,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Good food.
Yeah.
I agree with Hank.
What'd she say?
I agree with Hank because she says she says, I already know what's going to happen here. It's going to be the same as whenever it first started. People started flooding us here because they didn't want to be in places that were shut down. And then they're going to flood us for their vacations and other BS without a care in the world. I hope we don't end up with massive deaths with another flare, but who knows really.
No,
Yeah.
I think Florida, she's in Florida, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, Florida's already had, like, they're high in numbers too. I think you're going to get a herd immunity down there as well. I think everybody's already, not everybody, but I think majority of the people is either had it or already are having it, or, whatever, whether they were asymptomatic or not. They have a lot of numbers in Florida, so I really don't think you're going to have another influx. The flare up is going to be when the people that are not sick. I mean, you could have flare ups from people from other states coming in, but I don't think the Floridians are going to get it. I think they've already been,
But see, like like people will come here from downstate where it's like, it was rampant or whatever. And then and people are coming up here and they're not quarantining
Right.
Right.
before they go out into public. So it's
Yeah. If
and-
people would go and that's the case down here. They don't want people flooding down here. That's why when we got here, we like quarantined ourselves for 14 days. So we were sure we were okay. But that's where that place that's ticketing, out of state cars, they really are trying to keep people from flooding down here because the hospitals, like I say, the hospitals are closing down here. But if they were to start getting cases, they're not that big to begin with. So
right.
yeah, it's like a balancing act they have to do.
Yeah, I think they closed down things somewhat too early, and it's so funny because everybody complains about, Trump didn't close it down quick enough, and certain things should have been closed down. But I don't think the whole nation should have closed down. I think they should have, like New York City, definitely, because they were hit hard right at the get-go. Same
Or
thing with Washington.
started with the mask wearing and the social distancing, and to see what effect that had, like
Yeah.
allow places to stay open, but I think they were trying to save masks and things for hospitals. Maybe they were afraid people were going to go out and buy like the
Yeah, I
supply.
agree, Hank. She says I have to disagree with that because I'm still seeing deaths and new infections daily. So are we in our county. So it's like, just because they're talking about, one state, a state as a whole, it's not like where we're at.
Right.
And the thing
Yes.
is, people are going to be infected. It's a virus, but what I would look at is the hospitalizations. Are the hospitalizations going up, or is it just are cases going up because now there's more testing of people?
I think that
Mhm.
is, I would say
That
that's
is
probably a
definitely,
lot of
Yeah.
it.
It's just like a regular, I'm not saying just like a regular flu, but it's like a flu. Some people get it, some people don't. Some people get it really bad. Some people die from the regular flu. Some people don't. Some people
Yeah.
have issues. Some people have to, whatever, get hospitalized. This
Yeah.
is just a little bit stronger because it's into your lungs and there's
Right.
breathing involved. And since it's viral, you can't get antibiotics. It's not a bacterial, it's a viral.
Right.
So it's kind of like your body has to fight it off or not fight it off. I mean, our numbers are going up here. We're number 3 in this stupid country, so we're still closed for another month.
But you see, that's the thing. I don't understand about what our governor, she's stupid anyways.
You guys are opening, right, Sally?
They're supposed to be doing like a slow opening. See, this is the thing. Like they've been putting restrictions on. She's been putting restrictions on things like saying don't. You can only be in a kayak or not a motorboat because that would cause you to have to go get like gas and supplies for your boat. And I'm like, that's so stupid. Not allowing people to golf. Like she's not allowing a lot of stuff like that. Well, if she would have done that in the beginning instead of it being a forethought kind of thing, and then now it's back to normal. That part of it's back to normal, but you must wear a mask now.
Right.
Which I'm sorry if you've seen that post on Facebook. They're wearing. Would you stop? The cloth the cloth masks are pretty much next to none, not even effective.
Right.
So why wear one?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like unless you have an N95 mask, you're pretty much not protected. Because it's airborne. So there's, really, to me, there's really no reason. And also, if you're not used to wearing a mask on your face, you're going to touch your face more.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is.
I can't breathe with one of those. I don't know how doctors and them do it. Honest to God, I'm like, I feel like
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how they wear them all day.
Like carbon dioxide. Maybe I'm not doing it right, but.
Yeah, Hank says, look at the Floridians on the beach spreading it. That was mostly tourists, not residents. I knew that.
Yeah.
Well, Hank, you were saying about if they didn't close the whole country, they left the flights open. So even though everything was closed down and schools were shut, they were letting people ride planes. Ask Valerie. She kept saying, shut the planes down.
If they had just done that to start.
I think if they would have done that over shutting businesses down, I think they could have controlled this a lot.
Keep domestic travel to a minimum. Like, okay, you don't need to,
do it for 2 weeks.
Home.
That way, if somebody had it when they got, somebody caught it when they got on the plane, turn your flights off. But I mean, I understand that's a big loss for the country, but we've already had a big loss. you know,
I think it's
And-
worth shutting everything down. Shut it down
I-
when you need to shut it down. I don't know. It's a Monday morning quarterback, right?
Yeah.
After hindsight's 2020. I mean,
yeah,
we didn't know what was happening. I mean, when have you ever heard them close schools? Right?
Right.
right,
Send kids, and it was supposed to be only for 2 weeks. We're going
Yeah.
on 2 months here,
yeah,
which is fine. I'm like, I don't want to catch it. I don't want anybody to know that I know have it or die from it. I don't really know. Like, I don't know what we're being told is true, not true. I don't know.
sure,
I don't know what's.
Yeah.
I'm not smart enough to know all about the viruses and what the causes and effects are of it.
Sally, did you see that, they finally said that this is on a different subject, but, they finally said that there are extraterrestrial, beings or,
What?
planes
Oh, I
and stuff.
saw
This
something
is
about that.
Yeah, this
What?
is the government, and they
Uh-huh.
finally said that there are
Aliens?
that there are aliens.
Really? When did this happen?
Yesterday I seen it on the news.
Wow.
Maybe this is the foreshadowing.
Maybe, who knows?
The foreshadowing of what?
Maybe this is what this like. Maybe nothing is real, and maybe wait, listen,
Okay.
listen. Maybe they knew that the aliens were coming and that they were going to present themselves if the government didn't say something. And so they said, we better think of some quick shit right now. Let's release COVID. Release COVID.
I can't remember exactly what it said, but oh my gosh, I
Hank
can't.
Says
I'm
Sally,
sure-
oh, I've been thinking that.
I'm trying to remember the news, the headline, and it was that they finally admitted that they're, based on like the videos that you've seen, they finally admitted that there is some truth and fact to that.
Well, hopefully these aliens are a little bit smarter than we are, so they can help us out because
No doubt.
See, this is what I this is not what I want to hear from them. I want to hear from them. Yes, we know that there are blah 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 different species of aliens,
Well, they're not going to go.
and yes, we have been working with them, and
The
Mike-
government.
yes, Michael Jackson was one. You know what I mean? Like, there's
Sally, you're too cute.
this is what I want to hear. I want to hear the freaking truth. Don't say, yeah, we've seen them way out there before, zooming around in their little spaceship.
Oh my
You
God.
know, I want to hear, yes, we've
Yeah.
been working with them.
I think the nation can only handle a little bit at a time, though, and I think that's
Mhm.
probably what they're thinking. Now, it did say in this story, did say that Blink 182 or former, I can't remember what instrument he played, but his name was Tom DeLonge. And he played for Blink 182, and he has a UFO research group, and so it was based on some of his information. Yeah. So, Sally, I'm hollering.
I know.
But
I
I
know.
don't know. I think it's
Well, can I put a call out to any aliens out there? If you're interested in a red and white dolly, can you please buy it? from Todd? Just so we can prove our point.
that's right. That's right. Oh, I know. We're doing a deep dive today. It's a crazy conversation, but hey, That's all right.
I know they're out there. I've known for a long time.
Oh.
Carol.
Like I'll be like, I told you so.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of unexplainable things out there, and
Yes, that's
So-
true. And I think there are several species of aliens from all
Mhm.
different. Yeah.
we
I
would be
know.
You
pretty
believe that?
naive.
You'll believe that if you touch a product, it will sell.
Poor Todd. Poor Todd. He's like, I can't even be part of this conversation.
I know. I haven't
So
spoken
how's the
for
silver
20
prices
minutes.
doing there, Todd?
Oh, Carol.
I mean, we would have to be pretty naive as you know,
There
the
you go,
human
Barry.
race. We would have to be pretty naive not to believe that there is anything else out there. You know. So.
Mary says my eBay store is alien friendly. Buy my stuff. I know nobody's been listening to me for a long time.
Who else is happy that we have that 50,000 listings on eBay?
Me.
Me.
I was so excited. I had to call back. She didn't answer my text. I'm like, that's it. I'm calling. I was so excited. I'm like, somebody has to be excited with me.
Yeah, that was really
But they extended it. They extended it. I was so excited.
yeah. And then I knew Sally was probably sleeping, but I was like, I don't care. I'm calling her anyway. So I called her, woke her. I think she was just getting ready to go to sleep. But
Oh well, this was.
I mean,
this was important
that's
information.
very exciting. You know, that's very exciting and very generous that they did something like that. I mean, I think that's what their sellers, you know, needed was just a little help, you know, and that was a good way that they could help.
Well, plus it works out for their favor too, because a lot of people are online shopping.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, and also there's an episode of Twilight Zone where like
'Cause that was
something-
all real life too.
something happens and people have to stay at home, and then basically they're just fattening up humans by making them stay at home, and then they eat the aliens eat the humans.
Well, I'm looking pretty tasty right now. Because I'm packing on the pounds and I'm eating a lot of candy, which I haven't been eating a lot lately. And I'm eating a lot of candy, so I'm also very sweet at this point too.
I'm just
So I'm screwed.
I mean, I've just been thinking we all are gonna need those little spaceships like on Wall-E, you know, like just to carry, like, you know, they're like little they're like kind of like hover chairs or whatever that just go wherever you want it to go. And because people can't walk,
All
because
those doomsday
they've lost all their bone or their muscle mass, so they have to ride around those little. That's what I've been thinking of, is like we'll just be like, after this is over, we're gonna be so fat that we're just gonna be needing those hover chairs to get around.
All the doomsday preppers are like, see, we told you this was coming. Everybody made fun of them, right? Like, oh, they're waiting for the end of the world. They're like, and all those couponers that all those yard sale people go to, and they say, oh, that's just a couponer, and they drive by. Who's laughing now when they have 4,000 things of toilet paper?
That's right. That's right.
Hell, you ever watch that show, The Couponers, and they have like paper towel and toilet paper is their big thing.
Yeah.
We're all set. They didn't have to worry about it at Walmart.
Yep. I mean, me and Sally used to do that. Yeah, we used to buy the crap out of that stuff. But
I used to do it with the stuff that I use, not like I didn't do it like they did it. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, Mike used to just get so upset.
Mhm.
He's like, "Why are you buying more shampoo? You have so much already. You don't need any more shampoo." And I'm like, "Well, if it's free, why not?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I have enough shampoo to last me the next 10 years.
I think the best haul that I've gotten ever was like $180, and I think I paid like $30 for it.
Well,
Hey,
ever
you-
see that show? I mean, they would get stuff for like $1 and they'd have like 5 carriages. Although they had stuff that I wouldn't buy because I didn't, you know what I mean? It was just like, I wouldn't eat that, but they were
Right.
just doing it for the sport of it. You know, that's sport of it, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or to donate or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying they
Mhm.
had, I mean, so much.
If you're talking about people on TV, then that shit ain't real.
No, that was all scripted. That was all scripted.
Well, this is the thing. Like, if you change your prescription from Kmart to Walmart, Walmart would give you, or I don't know about Walmart, but Kmart used to give coupons for people that changed the prescription, and they would give you $10 for every prescription that you changed
Mhm.
in your household. So people that would shop at Myers or whatever, they would take their prescriptions out of wherever they usually have it, put it in Meijer, and then get all these free gift cards or whatever.
Mhm.
That's how it happened.
Yep.
And so they'd go in there and yeah, they have like $200 in freaking gift cards.
Yep. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? Yep.
Mhm.
Well, it's 10 o'clock.
All
Had to
right.
get to work. I hope everybody has a great day.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Time to
Well,
get all this
Valerie,
stuff
before you
before
go,
the aliens carry me
Send,
off.
send your juju just as an extra thing for Todd today.
Okay. All right. Are you ready? Let's go.
Yeah, come on. I need it.
Woo!
I need it.
Here we go. We got it going.
Come on.
There we go.
Got it.
I grabbed as much as I could.
You're blocking your doll, Todd. He was he was deflecting all of that good juju because he doesn't want to, he
No,
doesn't
he's
wanna-
gonna sell that doll.
I know he will. I know he will. All right, everybody. I hope you have a
Alright.
great day. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Bye,
Have
everybody.
fun.
Bye.
Bye.